Yeah, stuff is happening in there. So, why am I nervous? I don't know. I'm just home with Paddy Radley Fernest Radish, who this song is about, and I kind of wanted to do it, you know, with them. So, you know, I don't know the value of this as like a song, or, you know, if it should exist outside of us, but hey, you know, when does that stop me? So this is a song for my snails. Fernest Radish is a rabbit snail, and Paddy Radley is a mystery snail, and they're like, it's just like, I feel like it's not even describable how fascinating and adorable and amazing they are. And so, you know, this is really for anybody's little snail friends. So anyway, I don't know. So yeah, you know, I guess I don't have to listen to it, but I'm glad I wrote it because I love them, and that's it. I think. Let's see how we do for the babies. Right. Oh, sweetness. Once upon a time, I learned about Gary, little snail of Sarah. Soon I had a water bear related scare, which led me to where I could get him an aquarium. But I couldn't tell you where I was coming from then. In my frenzy about whether my water bears were even safe with me, an employee there, Harrison, asked, is there something he can help me with? Remembering Gary, I blurted, do you got any snails to take home with me? Oh geez, how good to him was I equipped to be. Got a tank, some plants, some substrate, and some shoddy plans, and took my little paddy wagon home to then only learn of his God-given demands. Paddy Radley is a blue mystery snail, certainly. I do know him, so he's a mystery for sure, but maybe later learn that him's a her. Though there's no telling that from this little book cover, so he'll have to become a mother. And after a day, I went to the exotic aquatic specialist place for got some more amenities, and asked of any other types of gendered species. The fella helping me dropped a shell in a bag, and soon we'd meet and she'd start amazing me. Even though apparently snails pay no mind to one another. In this case, Fernest Radish, my rabbit snail, and Paddy Radley Blue Mystery weren't just tank bros, but fast buddies. And oh boy, are they something. Dang, you should see the stunning trunk on Radish, my Tylo Melania, alongside the Magic Carpeta, Paddy Radley, my Pomacea, Burgessii, both freckled and fancy with completely different dances, but they'll still do dozy-do gladly. Fern is charcoal peppered on bright yellow, she's a speckled little fellow. Floppy ears, too bad she can't hear with them, I heard. But what's more, she's got a gait that's complaining with a face that claims no sweat, heaving and hoeing that elephant trunk, wagging it east to west. And at the end are more teeth than nearly anything, called radula, often shaped like spikes or spatulas. Welcome mats to leafy greens, cucumber, and other calcium-rich treats for that thick conic shell, keeping her a-chugging along, ice cream cone and all while prolifically pooping up a storm. Or throwing up an absolute smoke show, didn't know it was possible, but I guess it was some slime fibers to then burrowing, which at first was worrisome, but the radical Radish is a magician. Some snails can coat themselves in smoke, but then to become a gunky case to guard against any harsh water or environment. For instance, in less than 14 days, their faces looked up asking, Kate, where do babies come from? Gasping. I guess due to the explosion of babies hatching, bladder snails and ram's horn. Dear Lord, which plants did these eggs hitchhike on? And why are they mating up a day after they're born? Speaking of little ones, I'd first felt Paddy was a laddie, then a lady, then a lad, and forth and back. And while he can switch genders fairly fast, to reproduce he'll still require a dad. Gotta have either this or that. While female, he can store sperm for 120 days to come, kept fresh enough to fertilize eggs with, and mama can clutch her pearls. They made it. They'll share this. Poor eyesight, aside from dark and light, great sense of smell, poor digestion, but stellar style, and fast as fiddlers, especially when they're parasnail propelled. Got a gill and a long and delectable bio-loaded dung for some, long, flowy tentacles identifying algae wafer sunk, plus a trap door on the foot sole made of fingernail protein, so when needing privacy they retreat asking, just put this apiculum in my thumbnail please, or for a little leave me peace. But Radish is exploring their black fluorite sands in her labored fashion, while Paddy floats alongside, happily gliding across his castle. Graceful little electric periwinkled man and the Radish vibrant, wrinkled, radiant little ham. These precious gastropods get more surprising when I think that they've shown it all. No ma'am. I gotta keep them a nourishing fortress with veggies blanched and cuddle bone, a cozy forest that they can nibble on as they traverse it to and from. Knowing still of my two babes when they lay their hats their home, and hopefully here forever after happily they'll belong. It's only the beginning. It's just the end of their song. Let's see if we can find a baby. Somebody say hi. Oopsies, where are you, buddy? Oh, wow, am I the worst? Yep, pretty much. Who's worse to me? I don't know.